Howdy, Todd is here, insomniac next door. So this time I tried something that I had a lot of hopes about, a lot. Uh, I read quite a bit about it. It's another one of those GABA promoting neurotransmitters, glycine, not a product promo. Um, it's probably a fine product, but another one bites the dust. Not for me. It says promotes restful sleep, nervous system support, pharmaceutical, all of that, right? And the reason I was very hopeful about it because I wake up about around midnight. That's when I go to bed around 9:30 or 10, as all insomniacs should. Um, I wake up hot, and I usually have to kick off the sheets, and even if it's cold in the room, I'm hot for another couple of hours. So sometimes I go downstairs and eat something. I drink something, usually just a lot of water, and that helps me cool off. And if I'm lucky, fall back asleep. So glycine, supposedly Japanese did the research, and they're uh, promoted it as the #1 sleep aid in Japan. Well, not for me. So first night, I actually felt pretty good on, and not I felt, but my sleep was deeper. I felt, and that's what they say that it would do for you. So uh, it promotes more restful, deeper sleep, and that's why I had such high hopes. I'm like, that's what I need. I need less hours. Fine, if I can squeeze in more quality sleep in less hours, that would do for me. But it didn't. First night, um, and the stupid thing, I was already doing pretty good. I was doing pretty good on just herbals, skipping the amino acid stuff. And then I thought this is going to make it better. Um, yeah. Well, anyways, so I did wake up around 2:30, which was a big improvement for me. A big improvement. I wasn't hot, and I thought this is it. This is my miracle thing. It's another one of these very few things that I can add to my stack to get a good, decent night's sleep. But unfortunately, and I only took one pill, which is 1,000 milligrams that first night, um, and it felt pretty good. I was up by 2:30. Had took some hawthorn extract, some more magnesium, and I fell back asleep, and I had some pretty restful sleep till about 6. Unfortunately, well, the next night I upped it to 2,000 milligrams, which is 2 pills, and I was up at midnight again, but not hot, just up. Uh, couldn't sleep for maybe another 2 hours, and took some magnesium, some herbal tinctures, which I'll tell you about later. Kind of slept till about 5. I thought, well, maybe just something I ate. But last night, I was up at 2, couldn't sleep, fell asleep a little bit, was up at 4. I've been up since 4 today. And I feel like there's that slight buzz stimulation thing. And I said, I remember this from overdoing on l-glutamine a couple of weeks ago. That took me a week to recover. I said, this is a familiar feeling, and then of course I had to go back on Mr. Google here and see, I'm looking at things. Glycine is inhibitory, but then an article on holistic health says, or it can be excitatory. And for people like me and maybe you, anything that can be excitatory will be, yeah? Been there? So it says with people who tend to lean towards excess glutamate, which is uh, a neurotransmitter, which is an excitatory neurotransmitter, versus like GABA, which is like the calming, or glycine was supposed to be in the calming group. But anyway, for freaks like me, it becomes excitatory because of excess glutamate. Supposedly, there's always a balance these things out. If there's too much GABA, I read, it converts into glutamate. and vice versa. But for me, it doesn't convert back into GABA. I get stimulated by this stuff. So I think it eventually became excitatory. But when I start, I'm going to skip this for now and give it a few days again without it, see if I can get back to my base, which I had a pretty decent base with like decent sleep before I started this darn thing, even with being hot at night. I might try less, like 1 pill. And that's what I suggest you do. As in all my videos, start small. I don't listen to my own advice. I can be stupid like that. Don't do it. You know, don't go, oh, I slept on 1,000 milligrams in 1 pill one night and I should kick it up a bit. No. Keep doing 1 pill for a few days, see if it is actually slowly improving or deteriorating, because if it's deteriorating like it is for me now, it's probably going to take me a few days to flush this shit out. It's probably going to cause me a bit more suffering than what I signed up with this crap. But anyways, try it, but be careful. Don't make my mistake. Yeah? Sleep good. Someday at least.